Hello students, in this session we will discuss some important questions of polynomials. First question, find the zeros of polynomial pt is equal to t square minus 15 and verify the relationship between zeros and coefficient of polynomials. Recall the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. The given polynomial can be written as pt is equal to t square 15. This can be written as t square minus under root 15 square. This is in the form of a square minus b square. It can be written as t minus root 15 or t plus root 15 into t minus root 15. This is the factors of this polynomial. To find the zeros of this polynomial, put pt is equal to 0. This implies that t plus 15 into t minus 15 is equal to 0. This may be equal to 0 or this may be equal to 0. If first factor t plus 15 is equal to 0, this implies that t is equal to minus 15 or root 15. If t minus root 15 is equal to 0, t is equal to plus root 15. These two values are zeros of this polynomial. Now verification. Let these two zeros are alpha and beta. Let alpha is equal to root 15, beta is equal to minus root 15. Our polynomial is t square minus 15. Comparing with general formula of quadratic polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c, we get a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0, c is equal to minus 15. Sum of zeros, alpha plus beta. Now add alpha root 15 plus beta minus root 15. The sum is 0. This can be written as minus 0 by 1. This can be written as minus, this is b by a. that is minus the coefficient of x square had the coefficient of t square, the coefficient of t, coefficient of t upon coefficient of a means 1, that is coefficient of t square, coefficient of t square. This is zeros of polynomial. Now product of polynomial. Alpha into beta. Alpha means root 15 multiply minus root 15. The product will be equal to minus 15. This can be written as minus 15 by 1. C, minus 15 is C. In place of 1 we can write A. That is constant term upon coefficient of t square. So this is the relation between zeros and coefficient of polynomial. Question number 2. Find quadratic polynomial when sum of two zeros is given, root 2, and product of two zeros is 1 by 3. Recall the rule. Formation of quadratic polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Putting the value of alpha plus beta, we get root 2x plus 1 by 3. In a standard form, multiply this polynomial by 3, we get 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1. This is the required quadratic polynomial. Come to question number 3. Obtain all zeros of this polynomial, which is a polynomial of degree 4, if two of its zeros are plus root 5 by under root 5 by 3 and minus under root 5 by 3. Let one zero is alpha 5 by 3 root 5 by 3 and beta is minus under root 5 by 3. First we will make a quadratic polynomial using these two zeros. So x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. This implies that x square minus root 5 by 3 minus root 5 by 3 into x plus root 5 by 3 into minus root 5 by 3. So this becomes 0. This can be written as x square plus into minus minus, that is 5 by 3. In simplest form we can write multiplying by 3, that is 3x square minus 5. This is quadratic polynomial. Now let us divide given polynomial by this quadratic polynomial. Given polynomial is 3x to the power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10 minus 5 3x square minus 5. This is a factor of this polynomial, so remainder will definitely comes down to be 0. First replace this 3x to the power 4 by 3x square, we have to multiply by x square. So 3x square into x square, 3x to the power 4 plus into minus minus 5x square. Subtract second equation from first. So this term is cancelled. 6x to the power 3 plus 5 minus 2, that is 3x square minus 10x or minus 5. Now remove this 6x cube by 3x square. So multiply 3x square by x. Sorry, 2x. So this is 3 to the 6x cube. In multiplication, the power of variable is added minus 10x minus 10x. Again subtract this equation from first. This term is cancelled. So 3x square, this term is also cancelled. A minus 5 plus 1, that is 3x square minus 5. Subtracting this equation from first, we get remainder is equal to 0. Now factorize this quadratic polynomial by splitting the middle term. 2x square plus 2x plus 1, this can be written as 2x square in place of 2x plus x plus 1. Taking common in first two terms, that is x is common, 2x plus 1 plus this is x square plus 1 common, x plus 1. So x plus 1 again common, x plus 1. So this can be written as this multiply this a plus remainder. So putting x plus 1 into x plus 1 is equal to 0, we get the value of x is equal to, if x plus 1 is equal to 0, then x will be minus 1. Again, if x plus 1 is equal to 0, we get the same value of x, that is minus 1. So these two values are other two zeros of the given polynomials, that is plus root 5 by 3, minus root 5 by 3, minus 1 and minus 1. Now come to the fourth question. Divide polynomial px by gx and find the quotient and remainder. So let us divide x cube minus 3x square plus 15x minus 3. This is px by gx, x square minus 2. We can write quotient here or here. First, remove this x to the power 3 by x square. So multiply x square minus 2 by x. We get x square into x, x raised to the power 3 minus 2x. Subtract this equation from first. This term is cancelled. Minus 3x square, 15 plus 2, 17x minus 3. Now replace this 3x square by x square, minus 3x square by x square, that will multiply by minus 3. So minus 3x square, minus minus plus 6. Again subtracting this equation from previous, this term is cancelled. We get 17x minus 9. Now the degree of remainder is less than the degree of divisor. So we will stop the division. This is quotient and this is remainder. We can say since remainder is not equal to 0, so x square minus 2 is not a factor of the given polynomial. If remainder is 0, then we can say the x square minus 2 is a factor of the given